Hi guys! Today is Friday, May 12th, and welcome to episode 61 of Knits and Stuff. My name is Alicia, and today we'll be talking about works in progress, pretty things, local delights, and wibbly wobbly timey-wimey. But first, welcome to those of you that are new, and for those of you that are returning, thanks for coming back. If you haven't already, there's a group in Ravelry that you can join. It's called Knits and Stuff Podcast, and I'll put a link in the show notes, which are at knitsandstuff.wordpress.com. And if you are a returning watcher, you will notice that you get another perspective of the office that I'm recording in. I have another different setup today, trying something new, and see if it works out. Yeah, as you can see, we have many toys in the background. But yeah, so let's get started. I don't have any finished objects this week. I haven't been doing too much knitting the past few weeks, but I think I worked a little bit on my Mental Lot by Jocelyn Tunney, and this is the finished wrap. I'm making the largest size, which ends up more as a wrap than a scarf, and I'm knitting it out of the kit that I got from Webs at Stitches West. And I'm on the second color, this side, and you can kind of see it's starting to look a little bit more rectangular. And this is Manos del Uruguay Silk Blend, and I don't have the colors on here. I guess it's going to be the minty color, and you can see on my Ravelry project page what the colors will look like in the set. And then this is on US 3s, 3.75 millimeters, and on Knitter's Pride Carbons, which I also got from Webs at Stitches West. And I'm going to try not to, I have my video preview right below the camera, so I'm trying, if you see me my gaze changing, I'm going to try to look at the camera, not the video preview, but I need to make sure that I'm actually showing, you can actually see what I'm showing. So yeah, that's in my Needle Runs Through It large box bag, and yeah, it's coming along. I have less inclination to work on it now that it's getting a little bit warmer, although we've had a cold couple days. The past couple days have been colder, and then I think it's supposed to go through to like early next week. So yeah, that's really all the knitting I've been doing. I haven't done any spinning either. Yeah, not as crafty lately, so but I do have some pretty things to show, so let me grab some of those. Let's do these first, which is slightly off screen. This is going to be a little crinkly. I'll try and not to crinkle too much next to the microphone, but this is from the Madeline Tosh Sweater Club. This was the April shipment, I think. Yeah, I got it in April, because the first one was in February, payment in March, another shipment in April, and then payment in May, and then the last one in June, maybe. Something like that. So this is the sweater, the second shipment of the Sweater Club. So this one is Safety Glass, and it's on the Farm Twist base, and it's a DK weight, 100% merino. I'll hold it a little closer. It's basically like sky blue, kind of not variegated, what's the word? It's tonal colors with some speckles in there. So there's so you can see some dark blue speckles, so that's fun. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't know. So this is 225 yards, and there's 3 skeins in here, and I don't know what I'm gonna have to search Ravelry and see what what patterns I can make out of this. So let me take it out of the bag. So here it is out of the bag. There's the farm twist. Really hope I can flip the video back around, because right now I have the video inverted so I could see, if I'm moving right, I see my hand move in the same direction like a mirror, but I have to make sure I can flip it back afterwards. So I'm trying a whole bunch of new things this episode. But yeah, so this is what it looks like outside. It's a little bit washed out. I mean, it's pretty close to that color. Yeah, that's a little bit better. When it gets too close, it gets kind of washed out. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what we make out of this. It's nice and soft though. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this might end up being a gift to someone, because these aren't really, like, the light blue, it's not really my color, or I don't really wear that much light blue. So that's the thing with the sweater clubs, I guess, is that, or the yarn clubs, if you don't know what color it is, it might be something that you wouldn't necessarily pick out for yourself. But it's still pretty though. But I don't know if I make an article of clothing out of it. I don't know that I would wear it. But I might have some friends that would. So we'll see. It probably won't get to it for a while. So yeah, that is the first set of pretty things. And second thing is an early birthday gift from my parents, and oh, you get a sneak peek of it. And they asked what I wanted for my birthday, and I showed them these knitting needles that seem to be making the rounds in the podcast community and knitting community, and they just looked really nice, and I hear good things about them, so I wanted to try them out. And so I got these for my birthday. Yay! They're the Lick needles, made out of driftwood, and it's an interchangeable set. So I will open up the set. It is in a nice little kind of like suede denim bag, or case, and it has a little zipper pocket in the front, and then oh, so pretty. These are all of the needles. It goes from size US 4s all the way to US 17s, which is great because I don't have, I think I only have needles up to like US 11 or 13 or something, and I think I have some patterns in my queue for yarn in my stash that need some of these, so I'm excited. And then in this pocket, it has all of the accessories. So it has two 24-inch cords. I didn't even know it was like two for each of these lengths, which is great because right now in my other interchangeable needles, the Adi Natura Clicks, the bamboo ones, they only have one cord for each length. So this is two cords for 24-inch, two for 32 inches, and then one cord for the 40-inch. And then it has stopper accessories, so they come in a little bag. And there's 8 stoppers, and then where's the other thing? There we go. And then it has 2 connectors and keys to secure the needles to the cords, I think, or the connectors. I'll have to play around with it and see what it's like, but I'm excited to use these. So yay, thank you Mom and Dad for the birthday gift, early birthday gift. And yeah, that is most of the pretty things, but I'm kind of going to combine it with Local Delights, and I might have a couple of things in Local Delights, or maybe I'll just mention it in Wibbly Wobbly Timey Wimey. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So there was a craft fair early April, I think. I don't think I mentioned it last time, Yeah, because I don't think it had happened yet, but it was the Renegade Craft Fair, and it was in San Francisco at Fort Mason. And there were a bunch of craft vendors and everything like handmade that you can think of, selling all of their different goodies. So one of my friends and I went over to check it out and bought some things. Oh, and one of the things that I got is this cute little llama shirt. It has like little llamas with their little like blanket thing to go over them, and all these different patterns. It's so cute. I had to get it. It's a tank top, so it's nice for warmer weather now that it's warming up. And then from a different vendor, I got these adorable little pins, and I just want to show them off because they're so cute. This is the first pin that I got. It says "Don't worry, be happy," and it's got little sprinkles on it. This is the second enamel pin that I got, which is a little pizza with little glittery pink hearts on it. It's so cute. Third pin I got, which I'm saving the best for last, it says boba milk tea does a body good. So it's this enamel pin of boba, a little boba cup with a straw and the little boba pearls, and it's so cute. So that is from Design and Happiness, all of those pins, and I'll put a link to them in the show notes. And yeah, that was from a different vendor than when I got the shirt from, and I'll have to put a link in the show notes for this artist as well. And that was about it from the Renegade Craft Fair. Yeah, my friend got a couple things too, but try not to buy too much stuff, especially after all of the Stitches West stuff that I got, and then I'm still getting shipments from the Yarn Club, so trying not to spend too much on extra stuff, especially since you can see some of my stash back here and some of our pop figures over here. Yeah, we're gotta wait until we have a larger space to fill, and then we can add more to the collection. So yeah, that was Local Delights, kind of. So for Wibbly Wobbly Timey Wimey, I went to see the Doctor Who season 10 episode 1 premiere. I guess season 10 premiere is like the same thing as saying episode 1. Anyway, so they were showing the season premiere in theaters, so I went with one of my friends to one of the theaters in Dublin because it was close to work, to see the premiere. And we stopped by Tasty Pot for dinner, so this is where another Local Delights comes in, which is basically like a personal hot pot kind of, and I think they're a chain, or they have a few locations. And yeah, we went and we got dinner. It was really good. So I haven't had hot pot in a while, so it was nice to have it again. And then we went to the theater to watch the season premiere, and I really liked it. I guess I kept my expectations low, maybe, because I feel like the last couple seasons have been not exactly what I was expecting them to be like. I don't know, maybe I was expecting more from the Peter Capaldi and Clara, but I like how I use like his actor name, but then like her character name. Anyway, I was expecting more from the story, maybe, or I don't know, or they were just trying to do so much in it that this new season like felt very refreshing, kind of like a reset on how it's not quite a reset, but it's different because the Doctor, so if you don't want to hear spoilers, if you haven't seen it yet, if you do watch Doctor Who, you might have already seen it because it's like a month now after the premiere, or something, like a few weeks. But yeah, there will be spoilers. But yeah, the Doctor, he's a professor or a guest lecturer or something at a school, and Bill, the name of the new companion, she is not even a student there, but just someone that works in the cafeteria, and she is a lesbian also. And I thought that was great to have more variety in like the companion, like who they choose as companion, because now there's not even that kind of relationship, or the question of that relationship between the Doctor and his companion, because even with Clara, it was like, oh, you know, they have like a relationship, and it's not a romantic one, but then it could still be like construed as that sometimes, even though he's like much older. So I guess that was kind of what was preventing that. But like before, with all the other companions, like people would, like other characters in the show would tease Donna and the 10th Doctor as like being a couple, and then Martha had a thing for the Doctor because he just happened to like kiss her when they first met, and then of course there was Rose and the 10th Doctor. Yeah, so with this new companion, you don't even think that there's that romantic relationship there, so it's interesting to not have that, I guess, complication there. Oh yeah, and then with Amy, and how even though she had Rory, there was like still something between her and Matt Smith. So yeah, anyway, so the premiere was really enjoyable, and it was kind of scary. There was a lot of like thriller moments of it, because there was this girl who had been like captured by some sort of alien ship, and that was hiding in water, and so they basically took over her body in a way, and then she became this like walking water ship, and was gonna be like their way at like the escape out of Earth. So I guess like the ship had landed on Earth and then was in the water, like in this puddle, and then they needed a way out, and this girl who Bill had a crush on and met in a bar or something, and subsequently followed her around, or like ran into her on the campus and followed her around. They used her body as a way out, and then there were like Daleks in the story, and I feel like maybe that was kind of thrown in just for fun. But it was interesting for the Doctor to like to go purposely into the Dalek ship to try and like get rid of this girl that was killed and captured by this creature, and she was trying to take away or take Bill with her, because Bill was like, I will go with you, but yeah, it turned out Bill just needed to say, it's okay, you can go. So it was an interesting thing, because there wasn't really a villain, although the whole time you felt like that this alien was bad, and because it was trying to kill Bill in order to like leave with both girls out to wherever they were going. So yeah, that was a terrible explanation. But it was an interesting story, and something newish that is not, that new for at least the new Who series. So yeah, I haven't seen any of the following episodes though. They've got to be on like episode 4 or something now, since it's on once a week on Saturdays. So I'll have to catch up on that, and then maybe talk about them in future podcast episodes. But yeah, I'm liking just first impressions on the season. I think it's promising, but we'll see, because Peter Capaldi, this is his last season, and this is Stephen Moffat's last season 2, I think. Yeah, I think both of them are gone at the same time, so we'll see where this season goes and where the next season will go, because I imagine there's going to be some big changes, so who knows. But it'll be exciting to see. You guys can see, I don't know if I showed these, I got these prints from Comic-Con, and they have little cats, and they're really cute, because this is the 4th Doctor as a cat in the TARDIS, and then these are all the Doctors as different cats, and they're really cute. I'll have to show them sometime if I can bring it down. But yeah, they're from Katie Can Draw, and I'll put a link in the show notes for her site too. But yeah, okay, whew. That was a lot. So that's all I have for today. Social media stuff, you can find me on Ravelry as Eliana Knits, and everywhere else, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, etc. as Unperfect529. And don't forget about the group on Ravelry, Knits and Stuff podcast, where I put announcements like how this episode is delayed because I couldn't record last weekend. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.